Hey guys, thanks for stopping by on our channel. Today we've got a 110cc Tao Tao ATV U-size model. This one here came to us as a basket case. You can see the wiring harness is pulled all apart. There's some interesting things going on with the fuel system. But I've created a few videos. I was able to get this thing going for less than probably say $50 in parts. Labor, on the other hand, was a little bit of a different story. Of course, you know, labor's not cheap. And you'll see why whenever I point out a few things that was done to this ATV by I'm not sure who, but anyhow, this gentleman paid like $200 for this thing used, and then paid me another $300 to get it going. Hindsight's 2020, guys. You can buy these things brand new for $500. But in this video, we're going to be changing the stator. I'm going to show you how to pull it apart and what to check for. Make sure you get a few things in the right place, going back together. Pretty easy fix, not very many tools required. I think the part on Amazon is probably right around $20. So guys, if you don't want to pay the high labor that some of us command, and rightfully so, we're busy. This thing's set for a month or so before I could even touch it, because I had other jobs, bigger jobs, but they needed it fixed. I wanted it fixed and was willing to pay the price. So I'll show you how I did and how you can do it as well. So the first thing you need to do is get the stator cover off itself. I think it's like 5 to 6 bolts. The ground wire is connected to it. You need to make sure you get that back in the right spot when you go back together with it. So you basically just take the bolts out. It can be a little bit of a booger bear to get off whenever there's a dowel pin on there. So good dead blow hammer, a few easy little strikes on it. Don't hit it too hard. Kind of shimmy it loose and pull it off, and we'll get on to the next step. Pretty easy peasy, guys. You can save a lot of money. No reason paying somebody to do this unless you just absolutely have to. So in this portion of the video, guys, I'm getting the cover out of the way. That wiring harness being pulled down the way it was a little bit of a pain. Once I was able to get it knocked loose, like I said, don't hit it very hard. Didn't take a lot of force. You just kind of pull the cover back. I laid it there. It's got one connector you got to disconnect. It was a little bit of a pain because there was a zip tie that I missed. I need to cut and get out of my way. But once I got that off, you just unplug that and let it lay. Then I think you can use the same socket. I believe it's 8mm to get the stator off and the contact. I did get it off there, guys. You see me cutting the zip tie there. That was unexpected, I guess. So there's 2 bolts on the stator. That's the stator right there. You got to pull those out, 8mm. There is one, I don't know if you can tell, on that little L bracket you got to pull off that's holding the wiring harness into place. That one's pretty vital. You want to make sure you get that back in there correctly, so pay attention. There's your 2 bolts. Zip those things out, 8mm socket. You can do it with a hand ratchet if you don't have an impact. So there I have the new stator installed. That's the bracket I'm telling you to watch out for. I did have to do a voiceover on this one. That's your contact. So make sure that's in there correct as well. And then really just reinstall, guys. Like I said, I had to do a voiceover on this one. The wind and background noise was pretty fierce on the original video. So I hope this helped you. That's really all there is to replacing your stator.